Hey everyone, week 13 is here. Another home game, one of two home games that we'll have to end out the season after the crazy game last week at Georgia State. We're sitting at 6-4, and we are one of the two teams at the top of the Sun Belt with one conference loss. So, if we can take care of business to end the season, we should have our spot in the conference championship game to see what happens after that. But App State sitting at 5-5, and even though, down year in terms of their standards, they're always a very good team. Always is, at least from my perspective, with my little paying attention to the group of four stuff going on. So let's just quit blabbing and let's get into the game and try and build on the season to get to 7-4 in the Sun Belt Conference Championship. Kanye Roberts is the lead man in the backfield for, are they the Appalachian State Mountaineers, right? Or no? What are they? I'm really blanking on what even they are called. It's got to be like Mountaineers or something. But we got Mo Bamba bumping here to start the game. Can we have a run contain? Nope. There is Kanye for 9.5, 10, whatever. No first though. He's just under 100 yards away from getting to 1,000 on the season, so very good chance he breaks that mark today, unless something crazy happens. Oh my gosh, that was a rope. That was a rope from AJ Swan. I'm already burping in this video, so that's embarrassing. But that was a rope to number 8, Dalton Stroman. Touchdown in the first minute of the game on the road for App State. Xavier Millette with a masterclass last week, so that's a deserving graphic. Our defense, though, wasn't. And as you saw today, it is not off to a hot start already. Let's try and keep Millette in a groove. We're wearing our Coral Crush jerseys. I didn't even mention that yet. An alternate for our second to last home game. I like that call with a RPO to start us. Kyrie Crawley with a good move, too, so we start off well like they did. I like the sand accent we got with like Millette's socks and stuff. Oh my gosh. Oh, how did he do that? Ross Jewell breaking tackles. I mean, he's got a burst. Right when he gets the ball, I could feel it, but he's not the power guy that I would have expected. Oh, spin move. There's the burst again. Guys, if my voice sounds a little different after that, I am still messing with my audio settings. I don't want to be too loud. Oh, burst up the middle again. Huge holes. 3 rushes, 33 yards. Ground attack is getting going. I'm pretty sure we're still first in the Sun Belt in terms of rushing yards per game, so that's a risky throw. Ooh, Millette, I like the read, but that was risky. Completely spread out their defense coming out with this look. So let's do an RPO slant here to our tight end. Make the right read, though. We don't call these often. I would say that's the right read, even though it only gained 2. The guy that tackled us, his last name is Littlejohn. What's it? Oh, Brayshawn Littlejohn. Just an awesome name. Oh, throw it. Can you catch it? Yes! Crawley comes down with a little inaccurate pass, but Millette was under pressure, out of the pocket, on the move, and was able just to get it to him. Saw him a little late, but doesn't matter as long as you still get it to him. Marlon Roberts is in the game, and he gets up the middle. Good blocking from our O-line today on the second level. I feel like they're bluffing this. All the linebackers came down showing blitz, and think they are blitzing, and Millette's gonna just run. Millette, can you get there? No, out at the 1. Very smart decision by him, though, to keep that. And I was gonna call a pitch to the right, but I'm gonna switch to a dive on the weak side of the field. That didn't work either. Trying another one of these RPO slants. If no one comes down, or if that linebacker comes down, it should be... He doesn't come down, and Ross Jewell's able to swerve into the end zone off the left tackle to re-tie the game up. I guess the last time it was tied, it was at 0, but we still re-tied it up. That touchdown, that long touchdown that they were able to get came on cover 4 quarters. So we don't call that often. Oh, we get pressure up the middle. Swim move from Kavan Holcomb. Went to a cover 3 base there, and the coverage held up perfectly. Backs them up inside of their 10-yard line. I'm going to shift the linebackers a little more towards the middle of the field. And let's go. Pierre Dantzler meets him in the hole. That's another loss. 3rd and super long. All right, guys. Watch the sticks, and we should be able to get out of here with a nice stop. Oh, they do run it to the outside. But Dantzler outruns the block there from 63 and only gains 3 yards. So they'll have to punt it from their 10. Ross Jewell's on fire, so we might be able to get some pretty good field position. Oh, it only gets to the 50. Can we get some blocks? And he cuts it out back into the middle of the field. We get to start this drive at the 30. I'm not going to lie when I say I hit the wrong button. I wanted to call it play action, but we'll roll with this. We'll see what happens. I think they're manned up. Can we throw it deep? Kyrie Crawley, can you go get it? No. Great pass defense there from number 7. Who is that? Jordan Favors. Jordan Favors is their technically second string safety, but I think they do a lot of 3-3-5 looks or multi-safety looks because he has a lot of tackles. Oh, what a cut! Again, Jewell. Ever since he took over from Marlon Roberts when he was hurt early in the year, you could just like feel a burst when he got the ball in his hand, and he's in the flat there to get us inside the 10. Millett's being smart. I wouldn't even call it conservative. He's just being smart with his pass attempts. Can you outrun? No, he's going to throw it away. There you go. Good decision, Millett, even though he did get hit. That was a really weird animation for him to throw it out of bounds, but hey, thankfully he did. Might have one-on-one with Norwood, and he's been hot lately. And we're going to throw it short. Oh, my God. Off of Seabrook's hands. Almost intercepted. Thankfully, it just falls to the ground, though, at the end of the day. And we'll try this field goal. Please. Yes, I cranked it enough. We take the lead now. Way to go, Bo Barfus. I'm going to come out with that cover 3 look again, but this time we're doing a match instead of just a pure... Okay, well, that didn't work at all, Holloway. It's a match. You're supposed to go with him. Quentin Holloway is not the smartest, I think, when he's, like, within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage. Or the plays that close, I mean. Oh, pressure! No, why did you drop back? You should have kept coming. That was Keon Coates, who just... I don't even know what you want to call that. Kind of glitchy, I guess, but oh well. Didn't go too many yards, so... Can we hold him up the middle? There we go. Nice run defense. Only 2 again for a 3rd and medium. Want to see if we can get pressure. We got pressure, I mean, without blitzing earlier, but let's actually bring a blitz now. And he throws it perfectly. Oh! But the tackle was inches short. I think that was Silas Howe who brought him down, who got burned. Just crispy critter for their first touchdown of the game, but... See what happens here on this punt return, because the last one was pretty decent. I think things are opening up. Not much, but solid return. Single high, so we gotta get this motion going. We can't. Oh, maybe is that safety manned up? Nope. We're just gonna throw it to Norwood, who opens up over the middle perfectly. That was zone and just parted like the sea. Also, I'll say that Matt 10 hasn't had some new sliders come out in a while. From when I'm talking about this, or playing this game. It didn't work. But if the games feel, or just like watch differently, that might be why. I'm doing something a little out of the ordinary and doing just a straight up triple option. Can we do it right? And we get the pitch off. Let's go. Ross Jewell, another nice gain. The unconventional way for a first. Thought this was the formation. I had Tavon Blake in there, but... Oh, okay. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Ross Jewell putting on the afterburners past the line of scrimmage and just torches them to the end zone untouched. Holy moly. Okay, I'm doing a cover 4 again. Is it really dumb? Yeah, probably. But we're trying it. Okay, thank God. They went with the RPO, and Lattimore was there. Again, only 2. Defense is playing very sound today. Outside that one touchdown, what was like the second or third play of the game. Oh, that's just a nice hole in the zone for him to find. Swan's over 100 now to his tight end, Larkins. And what is that? Oh, 200 completions on the season. Good for you, my man. I'm going to try and be Keon Coates here. I don't drop back into zone coverage much, so if something crazy... Okay, well, that was awful. That was the worst play call I could have had in that situation. Oh, my gosh. Thankfully, we were able to get... I think that was... Oh, that's not Quan Lovick. I don't know who that is. 50. I'm blanking on who number 50... Oh, he's right there. Trevin Watson. That's who tackled him, but that was a nasty spin move there for a lot of yards. And... Oh, my gosh. Oh, he drops it. Huge hit in the air from McCall. I honestly thought McCall might get his hands up, but he didn't, which is okay because it was still an incompletion. Run up the middle. We clog it perfectly. 3rd and 9 coming up. Going straight man here, so pretty risky, I feel like, because it's pretty rare we get pressure with 4, but... And no, Monte Jackson got turned around. Perfect back shoulder to Michael Hetzel. I think he's their top receiver. Nope, second. Actually, yeah, Dalton Stroman, the guy that had a touchdown earlier. He's their leading receiver by a lot. Like, a lot. He has 58 receptions, 755 yards coming in, and 9 touchdowns. And next behind him has 4 touchdowns, 33 receptions, and just over 600 yards. So they go to him a lot. Oh, what a perfect loft ball. That was over, I think, Colin Farrell. And they're going to get it to be a game here. I mean, not that it wasn't already, but it's been pretty good for us so far until this drive on defense. Stop him. Nope. Untouched. App State gets it to be a 3-point game again. This play doesn't set up very well. It's a fake toss, middle screen, and I knew it didn't set up well, but I didn't have time to audible it. What a terrible start. Terrible start to this drive. I took way too long to try and find a play. Can we get something going here? Oh, Desrick Norwood, a lot of space on the side line. 1st down to the 37 off the RPO. They're going single high. Well, not technically single high. 21's just out there roving around. No one's on the far right. Let's try a deep ball to Desrick Norwood. I believe in you. Oh, he got his hands on it. One of his rare drops contested. Even though that wasn't the best ball, I felt confident because he's proven himself to be a pretty nasty contested catch guy. But Ross Jewell, now over 100. Not even at 10 carries yet either. Ross Jewell for Heisman, man. Let's get Ross Jewell for Heisman going. Oh, should have handed that off. Thankfully, no fumble. But Millette, that was dumb. One of his rare mistakes. I feel like when he does read options, I feel like he's pretty good at it. But that time was not. Seabrook, that's an inaccurate overthrow. One-on-one with the linebacker. Not a bad matchup, but it's got to be a better ball. Looks like it's either zone or that safety out there is manned up on Seabrook. And Norwood, if we get protection, that's a bad ball. That's literally right to the DB. That's a throwing punt. I did not see the safety go all the way back over there. But Millette with a rare mistake through the air. And that one's 100% on me. Ball should have been better too. At least they're not, didn't get great return yardage after that. Play action goes for only 4. Should mention as well, we actually have 3 big visitors here today. They're all, I think, no, 2 of them are gems. I'll say who they are after this play. Nope, wide open. That is to Larkins again, breaking a tackle for about 5 more. 3-star gem safety Craig Gayton. 3-star tight end gem Jimmy Atagwe. And then 6'1" corner Teddy Christmas are all visiting. Oh, they went with the QB keeper. I think that might have been... Oh, he fumbled it! He's going to pick it up, and he's going to score. All right. That is fucking crazy. Fuck that. I'm just out here trying to educate my fans about my recruits, and you do that to me. Fuck you, dude. Get out of my face. Coach Parker Lester was talking to Millette before he went back out on the field, so we're not going to make him overthink it. Oh, Ross Jewell to the outside, turning on the burners. Another 15-plus yards. 10 for 133. Just keep feeding him. And it looks like App State may be respecting the run game that Jewell's having right now, because I feel like the safeties are pretty far down. Opens up perfectly on the RPO. Another 11. I'm dumb if I stop running it, right? We got a burp coming. Oh, they came outside. Oh my gosh. Have never seen that move from Jewell before, but all right. I promise, guys, I'm not like trying to burp. I'm not a very burpy guy, but talking so much, it just makes it happen. I don't know. Oh my gosh. No one was open, and Millette didn't see the edge rusher until it was too late. I think that's the first sack of the day on Millette, but it's going to be tough here. We're going to let the clock wind down a little bit and go. See what the safeties do. Raydell Downing is deep, but he overthrew him. Unless he does something crazy. He does something fucking crazy. Raydell Downing with the outreached hands gets the overthrown ball to retake the lead with 1.5 minutes to go in the half. What him and Norwood, man, should have been getting the ball way more this season. That was a duck, and he just stretched enough because of his speed. Might be doing something kind of risky here to end the half, but I'm coming out in 3-3-5. We haven't done that much today, so I'm hoping. Oh my gosh, that was a good juke to find some space there by Kanye Roberts to get 5. App State, too, seems like they kind of want to let the clock roll down. They're not calling timeouts. They didn't really hustle. Oh, huge yardage there, though. 88, Davion Dozier. That was a scary play. If he broke one tackle, he had that whole left side of the field to kind of do whatever he wanted. Oh, my God. Larkins breaking another tackle, but we tackle him before the stick, so there's their second timeout. Just don't let anybody behind you, guys. I'm going to move our linebackers to the left here, to the wide side of the field. Oh, they're going screen. They're going screen. And Kevon Holcomb. That was glitchy. I'm not going to lie. But they're going to go, or no, not go for it, because it's 3rd down. But they did call their last timeout. Over top. Let's tell them to play outside, too. And they're going to pass commit. I don't know if that'll do anything. He throws it quick, though, and we stop him. Dantzler's there to tackle him short. We'll call a timeout here as well, just to see if anything happens on the return. They give Ross Jewell a chance. He's had decent room in terms of returns, but this one, he's got room, but it doesn't look like anything crazy. Gets past the 20. Oh, almost to the 25. I think this might be the wrong playbook, guys. I was trying to find the play. Oh my gosh, that was bad. But we'll just take that sack and head to the locker room because Xavier Millette panicked, tried to step up in the pocket, then tried to scramble but got caught up and took the 2-yard sack. But let's take the 3-point lead to the locker room. Yeah, this is definitely the wrong playbook, so that kind of sucks. But hey, that's on me. We'll have to roll with it. Oh, what patience there from Ross Jewell to let his block set up and starting the second half the way he looked all in the first half. They're doing the man look. I really hope they're not man, because if they are man, we're effed. Nope, we're not. We got blocking. Actually, Kyrie Crawley didn't really need any of the blocking, but another first to the 50 now. Safeties are still pretty close. I mean, they're sitting with their heels at 10 yards, so you just kind of got to watch. Oh, he's open. Just don't overthrow. No. Fuck. Kyrie Crawley just doesn't have the speed, I guess, that Raydell Downing has. So that did not work, sadly. There we go. Ross Jewell, though, making a play through the air this time behind the line of scrimmage. This is a different RPO to the tight end. I guess we just got to see if he's in man coverage. He was, but, I mean, we went forward. Getting close to the red zone too, and we just have not been good in the red zone. So we'll see what happens here. That looked like DPI to me, but they're not going to call it. That's okay. Just insane coverage. Hats off to you. That sucks. Safety, though, came down. It looks to give a press look on Crawley. No one's going with him. They're going deep again to Crawley. Oh, but he comes down with it this time. A little overthrown again, but not enough to where Crawley couldn't get his hands on it. Over, I believe, who was that? The corner, Ethan Johnson, their top corner. Didn't get his head around. Oh, nope, 16. That was the Will linebacker. All right, Brayshawn Littlejohn got toasted. Oh my gosh. Why is everyone all crisscross? Oh no, this is bad. Thankfully they ran it because our zones were not what they should be. We're going to come out and double their wide, or no, we're actually doubling Larkin. I mean, hey, that's fair. He's kind of eating us alive over the middle today. Come down, Lattimore. Huge hit. Doesn't get the stretch, though, for a first, so they'll come out, looks like in a QB sneak. QB sneak it is, so we'll see if we get lucky on some sort of crazy glitch for a stop. Nope, he gets it. 5 wide now, but we got Kanye Roberts on like the slot to the right, I guess, at like a full tight end spot. Went to him short. Huge hit there from Lattimore. Chops him down for 6. Giving the double mug look again, but doing a cover 1. Ah, I should have blitzed. Dang it. I should have blitzed. And, oh, we held him up short again. But here comes the QB sneak. Here comes the QB sneak, so we'll just see if we can get lucky again. Probably not. This is an easy first. And, yep, there it is. All right, guys, if we can stop them before it's a 3rd and inches, we'll have a better chance to make them punt the ball. There you go, behind the line of scrimmage. Huge hit, Trevin Watson. Loss of 3 on that. Roberts was a little hurt, I guess, on that it looked like, but he's still in the game. He was holding his ribs on the sideline. Not that that means anything. Open over the middle. Easy first there. Number 8, Dalton Stroman, their number 1 receiver for a reason. This look, it doesn't look the greatest because Stroman's manned up with Larkin, or not Stroman. Larkin strained up with Dantzler, but can we get pressure? We do! We bring the safety, and the man coverage held up. Who is that? I can't see your last name. Way to go, 31. Preston Farrell was the strong safety that came in for that 3-3-5 package. Came, honestly, all the way back from his safety spot and was able to get the pressure. Oh, a quick throw, and the blocking set up well for Stroman to get 8 back to make it 3rd and 10. Am I doing something extremely aggressive? Yes. Do I know why? No. Because they went 5 wide, and they're going to find someone easily. Oh, but Larkins. Oh, but Dantzler. Pierre Dantzler recovered to make it a 4th and 2 that they'll go for. I honestly thought, who was that? Tight end. Larkins was going to get around, but he didn't. That was surprising. Oh my gosh, don't let him. Please. There's no way. What play was that? That had to be a broken play. Keon Coates got stiff-armed by A.J. Swan. That is embarrassing, man. He pitched it backwards. There we go. Loss of 2. That was honestly a pretty lucky catch that Kanye Roberts was there for Swan, because that pitch could have went really far backwards. And Dantzler, thankfully, gets Stroman, so it's a 3rd and long again. We are pass committing. I told you guys to watch the sticks too with the press look. Hopefully that can... Nope, because no one was literally over the middle. Dantzler just shaded too much on the hash. That is tough to give up on a 3rd and 11. They're going to run this in easily. Oh, nope. We got the one run stop at the 1. We're going to keep pinching middle, pressing. I don't know what I'll do, because they're probably going to run right off the guard and center, if I had to guess. Oh, late snap. Run to the outside. No. We get them again, and they lose 4 on this. And that 4-yard loss takes us to the fourth quarter with a 10-point lead over App State, looking to go to 7-4 and build our Sun Belt Conference title hopes. All right, guys, 3rd and goal, and we're going to play the pass. And they ran it. Terrible call by me. Fuck, dude, what a terrible way to start the fourth quarter. Kanye Roberts easily gets to the end zone. 3-point game again soon. We haven't honestly, I feel like, used the pistol look much today. So let's see how it uses or how helpful it is. Okay. Ross Jewell is just taking over this game. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know what to tell you guys. Okay? Fuck Heisman mode, right? If you play Heisman mode, you get it. You get it. Holy shit. I'm at the point to where, like, even if it doesn't seem realistic anymore, at least, you know, it's fun to watch. It's way more fun to watch because, holy fuck. Alright, but, running for 3 yards, 4 yards every game per run is awful for me, and it is awful for you. AJ Swan, by the way, is now 22 of 23 on the day. So if we could get maybe one more incompletion, that would be awesome. Braden McCall got his first tackle of the day there, so good seeing him get involved. It's a TFL as well, so puts him behind the chains. Oh, what a perfect throw there to Larkins with pressure on the backside. We're doing it again, but we're telling guys to play inside. We're doing the double mug blitz. Please, work out. No! We had someone come in there, but he took the play action bait. Someone was there, man. We had someone for the sack, but I think it was Trevin Watson, but he went after the running back off of the fake. Another nice gain there on first down for the Mountaineers. I seriously don't know, or I probably know, but I'm blanking on the name in terms of their football team mascot thing. Oh, you were there, man. Go for the pick, Jackson. That sucks. But hey, we're going to continue to tell our guys to play underneath because now we're in the red zone, so the field shortens up. Oh, we do get a sack this time. Let's go. Jakari Matthews comes off the edge. It looked like untouched. Awesome play there from Mr. Matthews. I feel like he hasn't given us much in terms of production this year, but that was a great play. McCall, there you go. Way to make a play in the hole. Tell our linebackers to spread out a bit with this 3rd and 10 because it's probably 4 down territory. Cecil, make a play. Yes, you do this time. Holy shit, you sucked at that the last couple games, but thankfully he hits it out of the hands of the receiver before he can come down with it. We hold him to a field goal, so it's still a 7-point game, and they get it. I feel like I'm doing a disservice to myself by not running it with Ross Jewell again, so let's do that. Blocks don't set up as well this time, but at least it's forward. And obviously we want to run it because the more time that goes off the clock, the less time there is for me to blow this game. So see if the double motion play gets us something. Hey, nice spin move inside for 4, I mean. Middle of the field is wide open. So we're going to switch. We were going to run a triple option, but we're switching to this RPO because the middle wide open for Ross Jewell to get it easily. Someone, I believe, smoked Xavier Watts, though. Or not Xavier Watts, Xavier Millette. Xavier Watts is a safety that played at Notre Dame, who went to high school at Omaha Burke, I believe, who now is a beast rookie for the Atlanta Falcons. So good for him. And scary throw. Let's go back to a run with Ross Jewell because he makes us happy. Nasty juke inside. He's breaking tackles. Oh my God, he's a man possessed today. I will be the first to say that, yeah, probably the rushing sliders need to be adjusted. But hey, at least that we didn't gain any that time. So maybe their rush defense just as bad. They do allow 141 rush yards a game. So could just be, yeah, their rush defense is terrible. And Millette gonna have to take off. We got blocking to make it a 3rd and 1. Great decision there. They are bringing everybody down, running their goal line package, it looks like. Marlon Roberts is the back in the game, but he loses it. We went conservative there. How far is this field goal, though? Field goal is pretty far, I feel like, for Bo Barfus, so we're going to try and pin him deep with some backspin. I don't do this very successfully, I feel like. So let's just do a little, like, pooch kick, maybe like this. There you go. I'll take that. Go back and hit him. All right, at the 12. I'll take it. They got 88 yards to go to tie the game up. They're starting this with a pass, and we get pressure up the middle from Kevon Holcomb. Makes him throw it quick to Kanye Roberts for a loss of a yard. That's a great start for the defense. Move McCall, because I do not want Larkins that wide open by himself, especially with that much of the open field. Oh, great play call. Come down, make a tackle. Way to go, guys. Before the sticks is what we need. I'm doing a lot of cover, what do you call it? Cover 4 shell as well. Let's do the QB contain with the edges, if that'll do anything. Oh my God. Stroman catches another rope from AJ Swan past the 50. They got the 2-minute timeout that just happened, and then they also, oh my gosh, please, Dantzler, there you go, before the sticks. They also have 3 timeouts. They actually called a timeout after that run from Roberts, right? Yeah, Roberts up the middle, so 2nd and 2 with the clock stop. Dantzler again, good tackle, up to 9, I believe, after that. So they're playing pretty conservative, running it back-to-back, and they're running it again. Please make a tackle. Slows him down, pushes him backwards. Keon Coates wraps him up. All right, guys, 2nd and 6, 1:20. They went hurry up after that. We get pressure up the middle, but he throws it. Only a gain of 2, though, and they'll go hurry up again, not call the timeout, surprisingly. Not really sure why, but hey, they want to keep the 2, I guess, maybe for if they get in the red zone, which is fair, especially with 2. Oh, we get the pressure off the edge, and the ball goes in the dirt. All right, guys, we've gotten pressure today. Can we get it for one more play before he gets it in the end zone? No, right in the hole of the cover 6. Tell him to play underneath now because the field is shrunk, so make them beat you over top. And if they're going to run it, oh my God. Kanye Roberts' spin move is insane. All right, we'll see how App State responds, if they're going to be conservative or bring pressure. See how they respond here. Kyrie Crawley's open, and he gets out of bounds after a first. Solid start to some crazy game we got going on to possibly win it. Looks like man coverage. Throw it deep. Oh, he was open, but thankfully it just goes in the dirt. That was scary. I thought that might have been a fumble, but he started the motion soon enough to where saved us. They do go zone. We're gonna go deep to Norwood. Oh, who comes down with it? Desrick Norwood gets the jump ball. The corner overran it. All we have to do now is either center it up or get in the end zone, because this game is ours. We're going to run one more play because I want to get it more centered up if possible. There we go. That should be perfect. 5 seconds left. Centered up at the 5-yard line. Bo Barfus comes on to make it a 41-38 game with 3 seconds left. What a response from the Grappler offense with under a minute to go after App State tied it up. We're going to do a squib kick as well to try and make it as little time as possible. 2, 1, 0. Let's go. The offense got off to a hot start, but so does App State's. But thankfully, we got the 1 score in the 3rd, and our defense was able to hold them to 0, and that was enough to seal the game for us in this back and forth battle. Holy cow, what a game. What a game for Ross Jewell. Absolutely wild game again. Almost, or no, that would be over 1,000 yards of total offense between the two teams today. This is the Fun Belt for a reason. But look at that. 31 rushes, 284 yards. And let's give praise to the man who did it. He had them all because Millette had a couple sacks, so it gets him back to -6. And then Roberts had 3 for 6. So 284 flat, all because of Ross Jewell. How many? He had 2 over 20, 3 touchdowns, 12.9. That's not player of the week in terms of national coverage. I don't know how you got to get that. Millette was just over 50% though, 2 touchdowns. He had pretty much an arm punt, I guess if you want to call it that, but at the end of the day, it was a bad pick. Just a bad read. Pretty solid distribution. Didn't have to pass it too much. The ground game was there. You know, App State didn't particularly defend it well, so we kept going to it. Dantzler and Lattimore over double-digit tackles, and Holloway was almost there with 9. 16 with 3 TFLs for Dantzler's nuts. And 3 sacks total. Finally got some pressure from not having to blitz every play. Especially, I mean, Preston Farrell's was a blitz, but Jakari Matthews wasn't, and that was huge. We didn't have any INTs. Trevin Watson, though, big off the edge, 4 TFLs, and then quite a few other guys with TFLs. And we play Georgia Southern next week, guys, for Senior Day. So let's see if we can get to 8-4 and being undefeated in the Sun Belt. I'll see you for that one. Oh, deuces. All right, I lied, guys. Not deuces quite yet, because Ross Jewell set the single game rushing record in Palmetto Coast history. So I'm going to include that, and since we're here, I'm going to sim next week to see if we get any of the commits from the 3 or anyone else that came to visit. Please. No. God. How did no one commit, dude? Dang it. All right. Well, either way, that's still a Sunbelt Offensive Player of the Week. Love seeing that. Deservingly so. We'll probably get another flash. No, not national. That's ridiculous. But like I said, we end the year with Senior Day against Georgia Southern, who's limping in here, but we still got to take care of business. Get to 8-4. Now, I will see you guys next time. Deuces.